The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and by Clark's Pump and Shop, Crown Trophy, Double Dogs, La Rosa's Pizza, Mingy Beef Jerky, Prep Spin, P-Rats, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
Hello, I'm Gary Ball, and welcome to the 20th year of the Scholastic Ball Report. We've got another great show for you this week. As always, we have a feature from WKYT from around the state of Kentucky. The Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, George Rogers Clark Boys Basketball Team Coach Cook. The Crown Trophy Special Guest of the Week, Joe Roberts from Roberts Insurance. From Nicholasville, we have the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week with some great sports action. From the UK Sports Medicine Healthcare, athletic training tips from Rob Ulrich. But we know what you want. You want the best highlights in the state. This week is Sweet 16 Tournament Highlights with Brian Milam, Lee K. Howard, Lindsey Goff.
A date of the semifinals on the line at the boys Sweet 16 between Woodford County and E-Town. The Jackets to make more history today. The Stingers came out swarming. Look at the crowd. Mackay Smith. Long jumper is good. It was 8-0 to start. That made it 10-3. Jasper Johnson, the smooth sophomore southpaw. Bruh, look at that. Oh, look like Billy Boy Bryant back at the old Willieburg days. Rod Brown is stoked. His team is on fire. Johnson had 16. Look at the enthusiasm. The Versailles swarm just kept coming. San Antonio Wade with the steal and the layup. Wofo led the whole way, folks. Dennis Johnson knows what's about to happen. His son is slick. Look at the crowd reaction. They know their team's going to the semifinals. 59-48 thanks to a great crowd.
Man, it means a lot, and we're thankful for it. You know, it's been like 86 years since we even got past the first round of Sweet 16. 37 since we even got here. So just to see how much support we have and how much they support us, that means a lot to us. Looking up in the crowd when we're down and we need to stop, and them supporting us, that just means a ton.
I personally feel like football gets a little more love at the school, but I might be biased. But definitely, like, it's a big thing for basketball to have all our fans come out and support us like they have been. I mean, it's rare. I mean, I don't think there's been any other school who has sold out a student section within an hour.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. We want to make banking easier for you with personalized services like mobile banking, check your balances, transfer funds, and pay bills. It's banking on the go, anywhere, anytime. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
My name is Jessica. I came to Morgan & Morgan after a car accident. After the sign-up process, I was able to speak to an attorney right away. A lot of people think it's complicated to hire a law firm. It's so much easier than you think.
For a limited time only at Johnny Carino's, enjoy our 5 for $15.99 ribeye steak and lasagna meal deal. Juicy, char-grilled ribeye steak, fresh-baked lasagna, choice of your favorite sauce, bottomless salad, our Italian nachos appetizer, and our fresh-baked bread for only $15.99 at Johnny Carino's.
Famous Dave's Barbecue, now open for to-go. Enjoy a $5 brisket sandwich piled high with smoky Texas beef brisket. Order now at famousdaves.com.
J&R Construction. Since 2003, we have been designing, remodeling, and building your award-winning projects from start to finish, providing the best customer service and quality first. Kitchens, bathrooms, basements, room additions, whole house remodeling, and much more.
Thank you for allowing us to serve you, for it is your business. It's the day these high school athletes have been waiting for all year. And their fans have been anxiously waiting too.
We just enjoy watching high school athletics, and we've been doing this for several years.
Fans like Gary and Kathy Brunker drive over from Cynthiana just to watch what they say is the best high school basketball in the state.
We enjoy the atmosphere, we enjoy the competition, and it's just a lot of fun.
Woodford County played Jeffersontown to tip off the tournament. The Yellow Jackets got stung just before the tournament when high winds left some players without power for days. But it didn't stop hundreds of fans from flooding into Rupp Arena.
I mean, it means everything to us. Like I said, we don't get this opportunity a lot, so we're going to capitalize.
It's like the first time we've been to Rupp Arena in like, I don't know how long. Yeah, something like that. So we got to come out and support the boys.
After 4 quarters and overtime, the Woodford County Yellow Jackets are moving on after their first Sweet 16 appearance in more than 30 years.
We're here to watch the boys win.
Fans say the atmosphere inside of the Big Blue Arena shows that Kentucky has some of the best basketball in the country. In Lexington, Julia Sandor, WKYT.
Hello, welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report as we honor the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, boys basketball team, George Rogers Clark High School. With us is basketball coach Josh Cook. Welcome in, Coach Cook.
Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
Coach Cook, talk to us about your season, your run in the district, and the regional tournament so far. I know you had a tough region with Mason County and other teams. Talk to us about that.
We had a fantastic season. I can't really remember the record that we finished with, but really we got better. I think that's the most important thing is we started off very well. We got into Christmas break and played some excellent competition. And kind of had to figure out a few things of who we was as a team, and then we had some injuries and had to get some guys back healthy, and then played well. And then we had in February we really had a couple tough moments, but then also we started playing so much better. And what's been great for us, we kind of figured out who we was as a team, and really what we wanted to get better at. We saw that early, so we kind of challenged ourselves in those things, and had a good chance in district to see a lot of things that we needed to really focus on. A lot of teams showed a lot of the defenses that we needed to get better at, and we played very well, and then got into region and kind of kept the ball rolling. 10th region was very competitive this year, and when we had a chance to play Mason County in the championship at Mason County on last Tuesday night, and was able to play very, very intelligent basketball and play like champions and get a win.
Do you feel like the bigger the crowd, the bigger the moment, the better you guys play? It seems like that anyway.
It could be. My guys kind of get up for it, and I don't know. I kind of try to. I think you just got to enjoy that. So I try to preach that to them as much as possible. And then visualize those moments. Because if you're dreaming, let's be real, you're not dreaming of playing in a gym with 50 people. That's not really, in your head. When you have that dream, it's, the crowd's full, and you need to experience that. And in the end, that's why you play the game. Play the game is to experience a moment like that. And have something where you hopefully have success and celebrate that moment with your teammates.
What describe the community support around GRC this year, getting back to the Sweet 16 again?
Man, it's phenomenal here, and it's I don't know when we came up. It's they care about the kids, like they understand kids' personalities. Like that's what's been so awesome for me is they want to get to know the kids and try to learn to understand them and accept also the highs and lows with them. Kids are still growing mentally, and our town is great for that. The community sport's awesome. Like our girls just played in the state tournament. And they canceled school. They had a caravan. They were taking community members on the bus. Younger kids, older kid pet buses, and it was they care about it here. And as a coach, that makes you, and as a player, it should make you want to give your best night in, night out, because you see the passion and understanding of, it's really the community's just really behind it.
I know it's just coach speak, but you take one game at a time. And that's really going to hit home when you play North Laurel in that first tournament game, because that's going to be a really big crowd for you, Coach.
Yeah, and I mean and you do, and we've talked about it. I mean, and I made the comment earlier on another interview, like that's what you dream about, is that opportunity to play in a situation where it could be the biggest crowd of the of the tournament. And Reed's the Shepherd's a special player, and North Laurel's got a great team with a lot of success. He's got great guys around him. But, you've got to convince yourself that you want to be in that moment and you want to relish it and play at a high level. And that's why you're going. So we're excited about it, and want to see where hopefully the next, 4 days of that tournament could lead to.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you being on the show today, talking with us. I think Fairdale did it 91, 92. There's a lot of teams that try to repeat, and you get that opportunity this year.
Yeah, and that that was their thing, is we want to have a chance to you got to have a chance to get to once you're in the dance, you got a chance. So we're going to have a chance. We're going to we have a plan, and we're excited to be there, and we understand it's a great field, but we got to believe in ourselves and hope that we can go down there and achieve something special.
Well, thank you, Coach Cook, for being on the show today.
All right, thank you so much.
That's it for the Roberts Insurance Team of the Week. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Okay, with so many places to buy new appliances, where should you go? A big box store? How about a warehouse club? I don't think so. Go where your neighbors go. P-Rats was voted Central Kentucky's favorite place to buy appliances. Here's why. They have all the major brands at the guaranteed lowest price. Low interest financing with options to fit any budget. Plus an award-winning in-house service and installation team. Voted Central Kentucky's favorite place for appliances. We're the best in the bluegrass.
Nobody beats P-Rats.
No matter who you cheer for or what the sport,
Clark's Puppet Shop is there to support the young people who play.
Whether it's a snack on the way to the game or restocking on the way home, Clark's is the winning stop. And whether you're choosing from drinks, chips, or a one-of-a-kind crispy, crunchy chicken, you'll be a winner no matter what the scoreboard says.
Clark's Puppet Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Car wreck? When you get Hughes & Coleman, it can make a big difference. Here's what I mean. Insurance offer, $3,000. Our result, $156,000. Insurance offer, $0. Our result, $385,000. Insurance offer, $300,000. Our result, $1 million. After an accident, if you want to get the money you deserve, get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers. This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. Call right now for your free book, and as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free, for calling Annuity General today.
Call 800-458-2414.
Hello, welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report as we honor the Crown Trophy Special Guest of the Week. And he's very special to me, Joe Roberts, representing Roberts Insurance, longtime supporter of high school sports and the Scholastic Ball Report. Welcome in, Joe.
Gary, thanks so much for having me. Great to see you.
Great to see you. And talk to us about Roberts Insurance as a family business started by your father, Bob, with your mother, Kathy, and your brother, John.
That's right. Very much a family business. Dad started our agency 52 years ago, which is just something we're really proud of. And like you said, he and Mom met at EKU, and she started working in the office, and then John and I have come along, and we've got a great team built around us, but it truly is a family business, and we're just, it's really neat to get to go in the office and see your family every day and work together.
Well, talk to us about your statewide involvement with the Kentucky high schools.
Well, so one of the things we do in our office is we provide student accident insurance for about 150 or so school districts in Kentucky. And, that started off with about 3 districts, and we've grown that over the years. And, it's something that it gives us a chance to really travel the state and get to know a lot of superintendents and school administrators. And, 155 school districts is where we are right now. So, and the other thing we do is we're the agent for the KHSAA on the catastrophic policy. So for all KHSAA sanctioned events, we are the agent for their insurance policy on that.
That's fantastic. As a longtime supporter of the KHSAA, talk about your involvement with some of their programs.
So it's I can't, John and I first started going to the Sweet 16 in 1987. And I feel like ever since then, that's a famous year. That's when Clay County first won that big Sweet 16. And it seems like ever since then, we've just been involved with the KHSAA and school districts. And, the Sweet 16 in itself being this week is just really special. It's a family tradition for us. We would, me and John and Mom and Dad will go down there and spend the week watching games. And it's a great way for us to see a lot of our school districts that we work with, but also to just watch a lot of great basketball.
Speaking of great basketball, some of your predictions on this week's Sweet 16.
Predictions. Okay. Well, I've seen about 4 or 5 of the teams play. I think Warren Central looks great in that upper bracket, but that bottom bracket is loaded. I saw Frederick Douglass in the 11th region. They've got a great athletic team. Really 5 good players on that team. Really like Lyon County a lot also. So, but I was telling John earlier today, I think there's about 4 or 5 teams that can win this thing. It's pretty open. And I just think, some of the storylines we've got in this tournament, Breathitt County making it with everything they've dealt with. And then, their coach passes away midway through the season. That's just an incredible story. Pulaski County, Dave Fraley won the state championship in '86, and now his son is the head coach, taking the same school back.
And your thoughts about Travis Perry?
Well, I've seen him play a couple times. This kid is just incredible. I mean, can score from all over the court, and his basketball IQ is off the charts. And from what I hear, it's a 4.0 GPA and just an incredible kid. I mean, what more can you say about this guy? And to break a record that I never thought we would ever see broken before, and the guy's only a junior. So,
as an early sponsor of the Scholastic Ball Report, why do you think high school sports and activities are so important this day and time?
Well, I would first just like to say how proud we are that we have been an early sponsor of the Scholastic Ball Report. What you all do is incredible. We love turning on the TV on the weekend and seeing the scores of the games and how you spotlight certain student athletes. It's just something that it's really become a tradition over 20 years, and we're just really proud to be a part of it. As far as sports goes, we all played sports in our family. I think you just learn competitiveness, which is so important in life, but also the value of teammates and how to, some of my teammates that I played with in high school are still, the bonds that we share are things you never forget. And you just learn how to be a teammate and to be a part of something. And really, that's something you can only learn with high school sports.
That's as good a way as anybody has ever put it, in my opinion, that you just said, Joe. It was great talking to you, and thank you for being on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Thank you all so much, Gary. Look forward to seeing you this week.
Sure thing. That's Joe Roberts from Roberts Insurance, Crown Trophy Special Guest of the Week. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Let's take a look at the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week, and it's really a rally of the year. The Douglas Broncos trailed Mail in the quarterfinals by 13 with 4 minutes to go, and somehow Douglas goes on a 17-0 run to beat Mail to get to the semifinals, and the drive belongs to Logan Busett. That basket gave Douglas the lead for good, and that is the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
Doctor, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is extremely hard to get rid of with diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
Ab EX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck. So that stomach overhang that you mentioned becomes a flat, tight tummy fast with minimal downtime.
Schedule your free, no obligation consultation now to learn more about Ab EX by Sono Bello. Call 1-888-391-5208 or go to sonobello.com.
Welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report. We had a special moment tonight. Rob Olery was able to present Bradyn here with the Comeback Athlete of the Year Award right here at Rupp Arena. And Bradyn, how did it feel to be out there? I know you were kind of emotional, but talk to us about how you felt.
Well, I really didn't know what to feel like, but whenever they said my name, I saw some people from Paducah, my close friends, and they came. So that's when it really hit me, and especially whenever everyone stood up. I just didn't realize how big of a deal it was until they did that, and it just took me back to whenever I first heard about what I had and how far I've come.
Yeah, speaking about how far you come, Rob, I know you guys got hundreds probably of those forms in, and what really made it come down to Bradyn here?
So Bradyn has overcome so much, and for her to keep the winning spirit and to really overcome this adversity. We had many, many nominees throughout the state of Kentucky, and she was an overwhelming favorite for everything that she has overcome to get back to sport and to excel, and not only on the field but in the classroom as well.
Bradyn, what can you tell us about your story and how you made it back?
I would have to say my strongest aspect that helped me get back was my faith. I have a very good family, and we're good Catholics, and I'm very close with God. And I also have good friends that helped me through all of it. And I had understanding teachers. Whenever I was gone for surgeries, they would help me out. And so it's just the community I was around that really helped me get through it.
Rob, I can see why you chose Bradyn out of all those forms that you got in the mail. Right here on the Scholastic Ball Report, it's always special to talk to student athletes, but even more special tonight because she has a great comeback story. And what does it feel, being the guy that you are that, supports student athletes? How does that feel for you in UK to be able to celebrate and honor Bradyn here tonight?
Oh, it's a great honor to celebrate these young student athletes, and to celebrate their achievements and to celebrate them overcoming sort of things. And it's just a great atmosphere, and I'm excited to share this with student athletes like Bradyn.
Biggest stage of them all, Bradyn. I know it was pretty special for you too.
It was. I'll never forget this day, ever.
This is Bradyn. She is our Comeback Athlete of the Year.
Douglas riding a 29-game winning streak into the quarterfinals against Mayo out of Louisville on a 15-game winning streak. We go to the fourth quarter. Mayo leads by 13, and the game's over, but not how you think. Douglas gets the spark. Mello Boone for three. And then the Broncos, well, they're all right on the heels. With 2 minutes to go, Mello does it again, and we've got a 1-point game. Mayo trying to bring the pressure, but Logan Bused will split the defense. Who got the man? Nobody. And Douglas ends the game on a 17-0 run and wins 58-54. A stunner the way they rallied. Defending state champion GRC in Lyon County Well, they would determine who sets the Final Four. Sam Parrish picked things up right where he left off from the other night. He hits a three in the first. Cards were up 30-24 at the break. Travis Perry and the Lions get going in the fourth. The shooters roll, and then the state's all-time leading scorer, he had 19. We've got another darn good ball game. But Jerome Morton, the reigning MVP, says, not so fast. Finds the big guy, 6'9" Trent Edwards. Tough layup goes, and look at that. Some late free throws. GRC, the defending champs, they're moving on 60-56.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Good things come to those who wait. Unless you use Distinctive Design Remodeling to upgrade your home, go from fine to fantastic faster than you might think. With this many finished projects, what are you waiting for? Get your project finished faster with Distinctive Design Remodeling.
I'm Christy. I'm an alcoholic. Hi, Christy. I just want to say how grateful I am to this program. Without it, I would have murdered my mother. How many men at this meeting have you slept with?
This is a sacred space dedicated to recovery and healing. 6.
Couldn't imagine life without getting loaded. I have something even better. I have dignity.
Mom. Weeknights at 11 on the CW Lexington.
Real cases, real families in crisis.
I'm Judge Rhonda Wills, and that's my ruling.
Relative justice.
A full hour starting at 9 on the CW Lexington.
Well, that's the show for this week. Join us next week for another show with Scholastic Ball Report that features high school athletes and shines a light on. As always, special thanks to the Scholastic Ball Report team. Pressman's King of Stream, William Warfield. Joel Clace, our director, WKYT. Executive producer, Bridget DeVries. And also the WKYT sports staff are Brian Milam, Lee K. Howard, Lindsey Goff. And remember, for those you see and you don't see, you keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report was sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and by Clark's Pump and Shop, Crown Trophy, Double Dogs, La Rosa's Pizza, Mingy Beef Jerky, Prep Spin, P-Rats, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.